Looks pretty good. It was a pretty good day. This YFII, it's been sort of hovering. It looks like the market's sort of pulling back a little bit, so I just thought now would be a good time to skim. So if it's really growing, I just sort of let it grow, and then I kind of will just wait for it to start to pull back, and then I'll skim then, because then I'm at that maximum profit. So when I'm skimming, I'm taking less out of the coin, or less coin, depending on how much there is. Alright, so just start at the bottom. Oh, Tomo! This is my friend. Tomo, so sell Tomo. And it's down to 5. Very exciting. So this is me recording it live, so yeah, I'll try not to ramble too much about I'll ramble, man, I just ramble. I can't help it. That's I just like to have a fun time. 3%, that's pretty good. There's 8%. Sand's up there, it's up to 32%. I think I saw it at like 50% earlier. So that's what I mean. So I just sort of will have a look at it and just sort of not jump in there straight away as soon as you see the profit. Sometimes it's worth, when you see you're in profit, you kind of know you want to start to take it. Did I take sand then? I think I did. I'll watch this back later on and go, oh yeah. Anyway, I'll go and take sand out anyway, because even if it is, I mean, it's up. It's just up. So it's up 28%. Like I said, it was up 50%. So I could take, even if I did before there, like even if I did take 5 out and then forget about it, because this is going to happen, man. You're going to be doing, because if you're doing like, this is not many, this is like 8 or something. So usually I count everything up before I go, so I know how much I'm going to do. And Axis, it was up to like 50%. Oh no, maybe Axis is at 50 and Sand was at lower. I don't think it really matters, don't sell 50. But see, that's up 40%. That's awesome. Good on them. Don't know what they're doing. Very happy for them. Do you feel? I like T-Fuel. I'm going to have to buy back into it soon though. I just got a feeling. I probably should have done it before, So, might leave it at that. I mean, I could take out more. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I could take out Bitcoin. I don't think I'll take out any out of Bitcoin at the moment. I'll just leave it. But I can. I could just take out $100 if I felt like it. Because it's up. Doesn't really matter. It's just another coin. But I want to build all these top coins up to being $10,000 coins, like this way. So at the moment, I'm going through and building everything up to be $100 coins. So, and then just let them naturally grow and rise and fall. They're going to go up and they're going to go down. And then you're going to have really sad ones that get you all depressed because you look at it and you go, that used to be a big coin. Like RCN, that used to be over $100 and now it's down to 32. It's nearly fallen down into these bottom ones. So, I could buy back into that coin right now. And, because I got $40 there. I could take that 40 and put it straight back in. You could take it and put $10 into each of these and then push them up over 100, but they might naturally get there anyway, so I just let them go. At RCN, I could drop 40 on that, put it up to 70, and then it would be higher, and that way if it does bounce back up, it'll bounce up better. But I don't think I want to do that. I think what I want to start doing is, just because how much it's sort of paying at the moment, I'm kind of because I'm not taking out huge amounts. I'm only taking out like $20, $30, $40 each time I do a run now. So I think what I'm going to do is not boost up these bottom coins that are just under 100 or just under my paving so they become paying coins. But just be happy with only these top few coins paying me, whichever ones they happen to be. And these bottom ones here, they sort of adjust, you know what I mean? Like Sand and Chrome and ACM, they've only just come into this paying bracket in the last day. You know, so it changes who's in there and who isn't. And one might stay for a few days. But these top ones like Bitcoin, T-Fuel, they've been there for forever. Just because they were larger amounts, you know, I had more of them. They were coins that I put more effort into building up. So I think what I'm going to do now is just, I could take some and put some out somewhere else, but I just think I'm going to buy into whatever's the bottom coin. Just take the profit. Just go buy all, right. And just play, whatever, you know, just see whatever happens. Who knows? It's kind of all a gamble, you know. It really is. I mean, if you have a system, you sort of stick to your system, you got a better chance of it sort of working in your favour. But yeah, so there it is, 39. So now it's up in the playing field. So I think I'm just going to keep doing that. Whichever one's at the bottom, we're going to put a small amount in there, and I'm going to put whatever it gets in profit, because there's not much point moving into my bank account. There's not much point taking $20 and putting in my bank account. I've just got to remember that, you know, that there'll be tax to pay and all that sort of stuff, so that I keep wherever needs to be aside. But at the moment, I think I'll just reinvest everything back in like this. Yeah, so, alright, I'll leave you with that then, and happy trading. Hope everything's going well for you. Like, do comment, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. You know, it'd be great if you did. Don't have to, don't feel obliged. I feel uncomfortable saying anything about it. We've got a book, so you can go and check out the book and grab a copy of that. You can go, that's about it really. We've got a website, you can go and check out the website. But yeah, grab the book, check out these videos, interact down the bottom. It'd be great to get all you guys sort of chatting with each other and talking about what you like to do. Alright, take it easy, keep trading, stay happy, and welcome back to cryptocurrency. It's all looking pretty nice today. This AXS, Access Infinity, it's doing pretty good. Except, so it was under $100, and now it's over $414. So, you know, and I've been skimming out $5 here and there. So if you had good money on that one, you'd be happy about now, I think. So congratulations. So yeah, so I've got a few coins here, so you can sort of count them up first, know what you're going to get. Like, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's $50. So yeah, I'll just go and take that. I know this part can be a bit boring, but you know, keeps working for a living. What am I up to? Herp, look at you here. I like that logo. The cool logo. Some of the things I do like about all this is the graphics. I do a little bit of graphics on a new thing that I'm working on at the moment, so I'm just noticing it. Look at the detail in that one. You see it here, really smash it there.
In the meanest city, past the darkest street, down the dirtiest alley, in a dark backroom bar.
So I don't know why the market's moving back up again. But I don't want to say it doesn't matter, because obviously it does matter. Because when when it goes up, I get to skim profit, and everybody else also gets to make money doing whatever they're doing.
2 minutes.
I'll do that one. But it's like, it doesn't matter to me in the sense that I just benefit if it does go up. 32, look at that. That's nice. And I know that's a redundant statement because that's, of course, John, oh yeah, of course. But I just mean if I've got the coins that are going up at that time, then I get the money no matter what sort of is happening.
Straight from Sydney's rat race, I give you
So,
mace.
yeah, obviously you make more when Bitcoin's doing well. No, there's just more skim. But when, what was that one, Quant? Look at this one, oh, doing really well, man. 50%, look at that. It was up. It's been up for the last few days. So here's one of those sort of decision times where you could be looking at that coin and go, we'll come back to it, I'll just go through and skim out the rest of the profit first. You could be looking at that coin and be going, oh, it's going to crash down or something, but you don't really know, I don't really know. But with it being up to that sort of percentage, like you could take, maybe a couple of $100 out of it now and be up a couple of $100. And that will be your safeguard against it dropping back down again. But if you if it kept going up, then it's a little thing I use to record the screen on the phone. So that's the 1 hour chart. And wow, look at that. That's a huge jump. Look at that. So what do you think? You playing the candlestick game? Oh, look, that's beautiful if you like candlesticks. That's so flat. I mean, so just a steady climb, and this is pull up. And this would be a classic pullback trade if you're into trading like that, where it's gone up here and then hit a point and then pull back down, then gone up. And then a whole bunch of different people trade this pullback trade differently. And all they're really doing is everybody's agreeing it's going up, the trend's moving up. Then people have gotten nervous and dumped out and sold a lot, so they've made that bit of money there. That's what that drop down is, it's just people selling. And then people are riding that trend up. So this spike here, this big one, it could be one that pulls back hard and it goes back, because look how low it was before. It was like $10, $20 before. Now it's at 62, so that's up a fair bit. So there's a good chance here that people would be starting to sell this coin if they're looking at the charts like this. If you had like 10 grand on that and it went up from $10 to $60, you'd be thinking about selling everything to dump it back down again. I know I would be if that's the type of trading I was doing. So there's that large profit margin there. So yeah, man, look at that. That's pretty dramatic. So I think you're probably going to see that coin sort of pull back. So yeah, I don't know. So that's why I look at it from a dollar value. So if I'm saying $100 was my base bid, so I could take out $200 out of that, and it would, make it be 3.2. You know, to have access. But I would have $200 in the bank. You know what I mean? So you'd have that as a clear profit in case that is just a profit spike that everybody sells. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet. I'm going to watch for a bit longer, maybe come back and have a look at the candles for a bit more, you know. But yeah, see what it sort of does. Is that it sort of pulling back a bit there now? So it's gone up and then pulled down. That's a W pattern. You can see it. It's a W. So that's what they call that, a W pattern. And that's that's where it could be pushing back up again. Like I said, I don't know about this spike. It's like an artificial spike, or just a spike where somebody's just pushing up the price up somewhere. I don't know. If anybody knows, that would be cool. But yeah, so now you have the strong resistance back. So that long thin red line on the red candles, that means it went up to that price point in that time period, that 1 hour time period, but then pushed back down. So they call these ones like shovels, and that's usually an indication it's going to push back down again. If it was going the other way, like this green one down here, where it's long tail down the bottom and then green at the top, that's, they call that like a hammer or whatever you used to call it. And that's usually, that's going up. Because the thickness of the candle is just the difference between the opening and selling price in that time period. And the thin line is how far it went up and down in price during that time period. That's all it is. All right, so I'm just going to watch that one probably. See what happens. It changes to like going on here in 15 minutes. Yeah, well, have to see. I think the safe bet would be to pull out some money. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to play it both ways. I'm going to sell another 100. So I do this because if it is just a fake thing, then it's going to pull back down again. And then if you didn't take profit during that time period, then you wouldn't have anything. It doesn't look like it's updated. Yeah, there we are. Still. But there's still enough in there that if it does keep going up, that it would still be significant. So if it doubled another couple of times, then it'd still be okay. But if it does drop down, then I wouldn't be like, oh damn, I missed out on profits. So the way that I do that, if it does pull back and it has nothing, well, at least I made 110, skimmed $5 twice, I think, today. Just took out 100, so I make 110 out of that coin today. That'd be right. Oh yeah, because I reinvested that money back in the other thing. But if it does become a bigger coin that goes up and up and up, well, in the long run, yes, I will miss out because I'd have one less. Just say, one of those coins become worth, I don't know, $1,000, well, you'd have $1,000 less. So, I know they're only worth $60 at the moment, so I don't know. See what happens. Well, I don't know, they're not worth. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. So have fun, keep trading, do all that. Well, that's sort of all I do. And I'm just doing this, chilling, laying back at my place at the moment. We're in lockdown, can't do anything. Just make $150. Oh, I should reinvest that into something. Before I go, let's put it into something. So 150. I was just doing this thing where I'm going, put them into the bottom one. So let's put 100 into this one. Don't know what they do. Have no idea. Don't even look. And I'll put $50 in the next bottom one. Sometimes the reason why I do these bottom ones is because, well, if they've dropped that much, then they must be worth so much less. So, yeah. Throw it in there. It's just profit money going back into the market, just into a different option. So increasing my odds through probabilities. Really, I think that's all that's going on here. So yeah, it's not about the huge win straight away, the big win, but it is about slowly growing over time and have consistency. And I don't have to reinvest that sort of money back into there. I think it was like nearly $200 or $200 today. Another 50 earlier. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, it'll probably make more sense to you when you're watching it back. You probably not going to re-voice it either. I'm lazy like that. Told you it's a really lazy system, man. I don't have to do much to do it. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and take off. Anyway, keep trading, and yeah, got a band, got music, all that sort of stuff, send it to us. Go and check out the Amazon book. You can do that like and subscribe thing if you want. Up to you, man. Alright, keep trading, have fun, and hope you make money.
I go wild when I see you dance. Shake your hips, pound your lips, imagine how we kiss. There's no reason to be teasing, I'm a sure thing. No reason for lack of faith. Let's go on a freaking day. So move your hair, stop to that stare, and show your pretty face. Love is real.